This very dark man and Blord beef don go ballistic oh. Something that started yesterday, and as today yeah, something that started yesterday morning, as at last night, it already went ballistic with noodles. Like, we didn't see the noodles aspect coming. So in order to get back at very dark man, Blord told his follower, he posted on his Instagram story that anybody who has picture of very dark man nudes should send to him. Like, he was buying up very dark man's nude for the rate of 500,000 each one. Like, a lot of people, money na water. A lot of people, they made money yesterday, because I think he bought for from like up to 10 people. Like, he spent 10 million yesterday, and he has been posting the noodles one by one on his Insta story with some caption he was using to shade very dark man. Now, this was the one he posted. I had to turn the picture the other way around, so it will be able to fit the screen, so you can see it very well. Now, look at the caption he made. He said, "Brother, send us your factory address. Baba don off in mention." So he was not telling a very dark man that no be to dey boast anyhow, you go import this, you go import that. He said he said he has a factory in China. He actually gave out the address of the factory, and he was daring very dark man, if you want to challenge me, send your own factory address. If you have factory in China, send your own factory address. So there was another one he posted where he said others, they give their noodles for 10,000. He reach very dark man only, they charge 50, 100k. Let me post that one. We are going to unpack this thing one by one. Here he said, "This boy gets mind though. Imagine what his kids will go through when they grow up and see their father's nude online. Yet he has the audacity to judge people. Is the audacity to tell me how much to sell my product. But yet you go to five-star hotel and buy can of water for 10k. Sell yours, let me sell mine. Simple. Everybody know phones has grade A, B, and C." Guys, just read the caption on the screen by yourself while we go deep into the main story, so this video can finish on time. And as today, he has increased the price to 1 million naira. Like, if you have any of VDM noodles to send to him, he's willing to give you 1 million naira for one. So you don comot a lot of people from poverty with that thing. A lot of people will get, and the thing mark one dey me surprised, because we all know that VDM noodles is not new on the internet. Like, even at a point, I could remember at that first period that VDM noodles trended earlier, he was actually even the one sef who released this nude. Yeah, when Lover was using his noodles to blackmail him, he went to his Twitter handle and he posted his noodles himself. So for me, I don't think there is any noodles that you will release about very dark man that will really get to him, because person wey post the noodle himself, wetin you want, how you wan take hold am? As in, wetin you wan do? Wetin you go do pass the one wey he post by himself? So apparently, VDM posted a phone number. According to him, he said it was a Chinese contact that if you want to get the iPhone, the SR phone converted to iPhone 17 Pro Max, that you should contact the number. That is a Chinese contact. They will give you the phone. But when Blord did his own undercover, did his own finding, he got to find out that the person whose number very dark man dropped was actually the phone number of his sister. Sure, you get. So so it was not looking as if very dark man is trying to play a game. Like, he's actually trying to set up a business, but using a Blord, is somehow tricky. But guy, very dark man, he must have a way, he must have a comeback. So when VDM, like, VDM already dropped a video this morning. Like, there is a video VDM dropped this morning countering everything Blord said. First of all, he made a video where he said he sent Blord more of his noodles. So he actually went to Blord's DM and told Blord that, so if you wanted my noodles, you could have told me now. Why do you need to go and pay 500k for my noodles? Something you could have just shouted me up, and I will be giving you free of charge. So guy actually recorded the fresh noodles of himself, even to the extent where he had to clap the that you know that thing, not my mouth you go hear am na, where he has to clap the thing, clap am, and said to Blord, and even promised Blord that he was going to be sending him that video every day. So Blord, this story is actually very funny. So in a reply, Blord just posted a video on his Insta story where he was just dancing, all those shade kind of dance as a reply. But the funny thing is that video VDM sent to him, that noodles video, Blord already released the video. He posted it on his Insta story, but somehow Instagram deleted the video. Yeah, Instagram deleted the video. So he actually threatened VDM that, since you promised to be sending me these noodles every day, any day you don't send the noodles, I'm going to, any day you don't send the noodles, I'm going to expose and post every of the ones you sent me before on Snapchat. Yeah, and another thing, when Blord in that video, VDM did, he actually threatened Blord, that was like, this thing that you did, this posting my nude, everything is actually a crime in Nigeria, that he could take it up in the court. But he said he forgive Blord, that he doesn't want to tour the part of the courts. He doesn't want to tour that part. The thing has been going, they've been throwing shade. So Blord actually, he went to his sister's story, and he also replied that if VDM want to go to court, that his sons are ready, son na water, those kind of a thing. So now back to the trade matter and everything. VDM have actually promised that, okay, with his contact with those Chinese people, he have actually promised that he's going to open phone warehouse. That his aim for doing all those phone stuff is that he noticed that the price of gadget is very very expensive in Nigeria. Like, the dealers of these gadgets in Nigeria, they've been ripping people off. Like, they've been ripping people off. Something that is very very cheap in China, they come here and they call ridiculous price. So he said he was going to bring a lot of competition in the market, no longer monopoly, where he going to make it where he's going to make it possible to bring down the price of every gadget. So his plan is that he was going to open a phone warehouse in the east, one in the east, the geopolitical zone, open, where he will beat the price, this kind of a thing. So we are now looking, let's see where this thing, if he's going to push through with this, if he's able to push through with this, and let's see how he's going. But with the way he's talking, it's actually very serious, and it's not really just about phone. He's talking about gadgets entirely, a charger, a lot of things, even power bank and everything. So according to him, he said even the charger that they sell here at ridiculous price, the 35,000 naira, that some of them are at 16,000 naira, 6,000 naira there in China. The price difference is just ridiculous. Like, the dealers here have been ripping people off, and it's actually not just fair. Why would we be blaming the government and be like, government are not doing these things, are expensive? So it's as if our fellow Nigeria are actually still making things very very hard for us. Because why will you want to sell a goods like times, say you want to gain like times 10 of what you bought the goods? So according to VDM, he said the gain he's going to put in his own product won't be more than 20,000, gain that would just be enough for him to pay his workers. So guys, what's your take on all these dragging, this VDM and Blord matter? Drop your take on the comment section. Whose side are you? Are you on the side of VDM, or you are on the side of Blord? Please drop in the comment section. Then, as of that phone number of 18, Blord actually talks about very Dark Man dropping the phone number of his sister instead of the Chinese vendor he talked about. He actually addressed that. He said he had to put the phone number of someone he trusts, someone he can hold accountable, because of the nature of that business. People had to send her money, so he doesn't want a situation whereby when people send money, the person will carry money and run away. That's it.